And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 1-2. Towards first. Goldie steps on the bag. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Two down, nobody on. The 1-2.
Ball.
And downstairs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back for more from the Bronx. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider Having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need a man on third, less than 2 outs. Situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. Way inside, gets out of the way. That one missed. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Oh, what a stop. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. And the 1-0. Foul ball. And that's
a ball.
The inside edge. And it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting third.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
0-1 down. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's
See
the
if
ball.
you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Good job to fight that one off. And he walked
That's
him.
the ball. Take your base.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So a man at first. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. The 0-1. Stanton off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball. One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch. They take the force out, and that is that. We played an inning, no score. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Cesar Salazar. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it. One up, one down.
That is it. The third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Number 6, Jake Myers.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Myers will hit next.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, J.C. Escarra.
Escarra.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Line drive, and it stays fair. And a good start to the inning.
Batting 6.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
No, inside.
There's the strike. No score here in the second.
Outside.
Missed
Ball.
with a changeup. They're now 3-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter.
Did he
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. That's through there for a strike. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Batting in, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle
in the air, left field, Loperfido under it, brings it in, runner tagging from third to the plate.
No, he's safe.
And it's 1-0.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Aaron Judge, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
2 on, 1 out. Rips that one to right. Base hit! And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a 1-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Here is Goldschmidt.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one ripped, but foul. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss at a slider.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
As they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. We head on now to the top of the third. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just off the outside edge.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Late swing fouled off. Here's a 2-2. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ball.
The 1-0. And another ball. That misses the zone. Ball 3. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Really strong hitting performance recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
No.
He was late there, strike 1. Top of the zone for a called strike. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball. 9 straight retired here to start the game. Back after this on the show. Back in New York and stepping in for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Just missed.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Outside.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. They get 1, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Next for the Yankees, the catcher, J.C. Escara.
Base is empty after the double play. J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground. Over to first.
Got him.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, but they still lead it 1-0. On to the fourth. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Joey Loperfido. Loperfido in his second season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021.
That's out.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bellinger should have this one. 1 down.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, number 8, Christian Walker.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground right side, and that's just foul. Ball 1 there. The Astros still looking for their first hit in this one. Fights that one away, still 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. An absolute smash to left. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Correa in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball.
The 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Salazar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Solo homer ties it for the Astros. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in New York, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
That's a ball. No.
That's
Ball
inside.
3.
And that's in for a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and
Ball
command
4.
them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Trent Grisham.
Ball.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And a payoff pitch. That's to third. Over to Altuve. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. That one fouled hard the other way. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him. That's the third out. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. Cole back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next to the Astros, the right.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Off the plate, outside. And that's ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
To lay off that pitch down.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham has a beat on it. He's got it. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Jeremy Pena.
Go ahead run on base. Jeremy Pena, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Myers headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. This one in the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
1 out, runner at second. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at second.
Ball.
Just
Off
missed
the
with
plate.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Garrett Cole is done in this one, and he had a tough time keeping them in the ball game today. We'll get a new arm when we come back.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
arm out of the bullpen, Jake
59.
Bird.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Right through there for a strike. Close,
No,
but
that's a
called a
ball.
ball. And the count is 1-1.
No,
Not
that's
really
a ball.
attacking on the
Too
mound in
low.
this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Next
Ball.
pitch is outside. Sliced hard but foul. One out, a runner at second, and we're in the top of the fifth. Got him. 2 out.
The bat, number 1, shortstop Carlos.
Now Correa up to hit. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Yarbrough also throwing. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 1.
Pitch kicks away. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Good job at damage control right there. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 1. Back in the Bronx. Now up is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. You know,
Ball
these
outside.
Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Judge gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In for a strike. Now 3-1.
Right through there for a strike. 3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Payoff pitch. That's a laser base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. McCullers gets the hook. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this.
Now pitching for the
On the mound
Astros,
now, Bennett Sousa.
number 62,
Well, he's a big-time
Bennett
strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
First and second, no outs. And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been
Ball,
great hitting under pressure this year.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos getting ready to go. Abreu also getting ready.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit on the ground to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That's in there. And that's strike 1. That one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away.
No.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 down, and up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Outside low, ball 1. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher,
Ball.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Ha!
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-2. Just misses with that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Correa over to first. 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Cesar Salazar now at the plate.
The catcher, Cesar Salazar.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Astros, the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes.
And that one fouled off. Popped in the air, left field. Out, number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The center fielder,
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Yankees,
bullpen for the Yankees,
Number
Ryan
33.
Yarbrough.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. 1 for 2.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Into center. Touches down. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Foul ball there. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Here we go, Ryan.
Got him. That ends the frame. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the 6th. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
McMahon.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Brandon Walter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Okert warming up as well. In there at the knees.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And that is out of play. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Bennett Sousa is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ronel Blanco.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. This to third. Play made, that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. That one misses. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
On the ground. Fair ball. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Joey Loperfido digs in now. And the 1-0. Yarborough, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Step off throw to first.
He made it.
Altuve back safely. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Stays alive. One and two now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Got him swinging.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it all.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And he grounds one back up the middle. They get the force. Inning over. So the Astros lead one, and it remains a 4-3 game. Back now in the Bronx. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Inside. And that is ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's the
Inside.
ball. Jazz Chisholm Jr. on deck for the Yankees. Here's a 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Judge not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 3-1. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. The Yanks with the tying run on at first here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center. Myers on the move. Makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Looked like a strike to me. And here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Late swing, fouled off. Here's a 1-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. The Yanks lead 1. Score holds at 4-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kervin Castro. Well, 1-run game. Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, 1 now. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Ball.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball.
The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. One now. And strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Osvaldo Bido, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cruz getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone now.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
On the ground to third. Jump throw, and they get the out. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Walter.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Bellinger up to hit. 1 for 3.
Cody Bellinger.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Throws to first, and a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The 0-1.
No.
Swing and a foul out of play. The Astros holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes a 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
To third, Paredes. Whips it across. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. A couple of walks and a strikeout.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
No.
Outside.
No, outside.
And the count is 2-0. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Well struck right field. That one back there. And it's off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Making a move at second base. On the run for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. They'd like to cash in after the 2-out double, so a speed upgrade might help them. And fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail it here, 4-3. Max Schumann now in the game as he takes over third.
Number 30, Max Schumann.
And stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Doval, the right-hander, loosening up as well. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won around.
Oh, that's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it would have been called a third strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
Ball. Yep.
Outside
that's
with a
outside.
breaking ball. Foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that skips in the dirt. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kervin Castro departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
A new pitcher in the game,
Number
Osvaldo
46.
Bido. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Beto.
And next is the designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one in the air right field. And he
Foul ball.
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him. Out number 3. It's the Astros 4 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Astros.
and here comes the
Number
closer,
71.
Josh Hader.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the
Leading off
scoreboard,
for the
and you know
Yankees,
those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The
Ball
shortstop
1.
takes the ball. One-run game, bottom 9. Base hit.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's a strike. And the 0-1. Judge comes up empty there.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the dirt. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
So the tying run at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that drops in for a strike. The Yankees with the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And that one almost hit him. Man at second.
Ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-2 now. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Yanks with the tying run at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they tied it in the bottom of the 9th.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
2 outs, but the winning run is at first. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Hader trying to send this to extra innings. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Josh Hader won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
they go with one of their more experienced
48.
arms in this spot, Steven Oker. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. Substitution being made at first, and here's the Yankees pinch runner, Ahmed Rosario. Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, 2 outs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The throw to third. He's in there. And the winning run is 90 feet away with 2 out.
Oh, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
The 1-2. Out to short, Correa. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now tied 4-4. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. Pinch hitter getting set to lead off here in extras. Yordan Alvarez.
Well, tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench.
Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
Ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Tied at 4. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Man at second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
And a 1-2 again. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
On a line. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Just missed.
Outside.
The Astros with the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. Not even close there. Ball 2. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Ball.
The 1-0. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second here in extra innings. That misses. Ball 3.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Hey!
The 0-1.
Ball.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Caballero whips it to first.
Out of there.
That's out number 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. Nick Allen comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman.
Nick Allen.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. J.C. Escara getting ready to hit.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Fastball for a strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Bellinger is in to score. And again, we are tied.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Misses off the inside. Ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. 1 down. Winning run on at first. A little out front there as he swings through it.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Fouled off. He was late. The Yankees with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the last half of the 10th. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball. Ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 11 we go. We're all tied up 5-5.
Now pitching for the
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yeri De Los Santos. Leading off, Cesar Salazar. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
Salazar.
And he lays one down the left side. Schumann in plenty of time to first, and there's one down.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. And a count 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
1-2 here. This one in the air right field. Base hit into the outfield. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. They've got the lead 6-5.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
One down, runner at first. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Runner takes off, and that's fouled off. Strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Got him swinging, and there's 2 away.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Cam Smith.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A two-run blast. And they add on. It's 8-5.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yerry De Los Santos done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Tim Hill on to pitch out of the pen here.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So 2 down. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jeremy Pena. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that is that. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Astros 8 and the Yankees 5.
Now pitching for
Back
the
here in
Astros,
extras, and a
number
new pitcher on the
52,
mound in the bottom half of the inning, Brian Abreu.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very.
Runner in scoring
Leading
position,
off for the
no
Yankees,
outs.
the
Aaron
designated
Judge
hitter,
at the
number
plate.
29,
Singing you
Aaron
can't ask for anything more. This guy
Judge.
checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Up the middle. Correa over to
You're out.
first. And that's the first out.
The batter,
Couple of
number
pitches and a quick
13,
out.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Off
Too
the mark
low.
there. Ball one. The Astros trying to close out a 3-run lead, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. This one in the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Swings through that one for strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Misses
Ball.
inside, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Yankees with only one out remaining.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So it's their last chance in this one. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in.
No.
And the 1-0. Now a pop-up on the infield. That's the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.